Coming up next at the movies, the first new all-Mickey Mouse cartoon in 30 years. Our next film is only 25 minutes long, but it is a major event in the movie world because it is the first new Mickey Mouse cartoon created in 30 years. It's Mickey's Christmas Carol, an adaptation of the well-known Charles Dickens story, with Mickey as the industrious and underpaid Bob Cratchit and rich old Scrooge McDuck as Bob Cratchit's boss, Scrooge. In this scene, Scrooge is taken by the ghost of Christmas Present to see how poor Bob Cratchit and his family are being forced to celebrate the holidays.
Why did you bring me to this old shack?
This is the home of your overworked, underpaid employee, Bob Cratchit.
What's she cooking, a canary? Surely they have more food than that. Look on the fire.
Oh, that's your laundry.
Not yet, children. We must wait for Tiny Tim.
Coming, Father. I'm coming. Oh, my. Look at all the wonderful things to eat. We must thank Mr. Scrooge.
Tell me, Spirit, what's wrong with that kind lad?
Much, I'm afraid. If these shadows remain unchanged, I see an empty chair where Tiny Tim once sat.
Now, I may be about to commit professional suicide because how can you knock a movie with a cute little mouse on a cute little crutch? But that's my feeling because that scene is deceptive. That is not what the whole movie is about. This movie has very few scenes with Mickey Mouse and his wonderful little family in it. This film does not rank with any of the classic Disney animated features. It's missing Mickey, frankly. He and his family are in far too few scenes. At its best, this is only a genial and slightly colorful little stocking stuffer for kids. And I'll be a Scrooge. I give it thumbs down. I was very disappointed.
I can't believe my ears.
Well,
You're going to vote against Mickey's Christmas Carol?
yes.
With Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck? I am too.
Well, of course.
I am too. I was disappointed as well. I'll tell you two reasons that I thought. First of all, it's wall-to-wall with words. They talk for the whole 25 minutes. They don't use the magic of visual animation that Disney people are famous for. And secondly, they don't change the story. This is simply Dickens' Christmas Carol. Goes to Christmas past, present, and future, Bob Cratchit, and so forth, just like in the book. Usually, in the old days of the Disney studio, they would have put an ironic spin on it. There would have been something satirical. They would have had fun with it. It would have been Mickey's version of this story. But instead, it's absolutely a forced march through the same old story.
I would have rather have seen the re-release of two of the old, classic old Mickey Mouse. I'll stand two of those old cartoons up with this. It was, and you know, I went in there with a real good heart. I wanted to love this. I mean, I looked forward to it. I wish Disney would make feature-length animated cartoons.
This is a real safe movie. They didn't have that extra little artistic push to make it into something a little bit more than exactly what you were expecting when you walked in through the door. Now let's take another look at the movies we had on this week's program. We both vote thumbs down on Amityville 3D, a new low in a series of movies that was already scraping the bottom. 2 thumbs up, though, for Barbra Streisand and Yentl, a surprisingly warm and affectionate movie. And a disagreement, though, on Brian De Palma's Scarface. I vote thumbs up for the movie's brilliant portrait of the gangster. Gene votes thumbs down because he thought it was boring and predictable. And finally, 2 thumbs down for Mickey's Christmas Carol, a flat, uninspired retelling of the story of Scrooge.
Well, you know, we like Mickey, but we wish there were more of him in this film. A big disappointment. Of all the holiday movies so far, first week, I guess I'd say Yentl is my favorite.
I like Yentl a whole lot. I also like Scarface a whole lot. No matter what you say, I know I'm right.
Well, that's why you're on the show, I guess. That's it for this week. Next time, we'll review more of the new holiday films, including Meryl Streep in Silkwood, the story of a young woman trying to blow the whistle on unsafe practices at her nuclear fuels plant. That's next time, and until then, we'll see you at the movies.